So, I got something super cool for you today, Adrian. Like, we just had to talk about this on Taylor Talk. I've been completely obsessed with Taylor Swift lately, and I need to hear your thoughts because I know you're like the ultimate Swiftie.
Oh my God, Anna. I'm so excited we're finally covering Taylor on the podcast. And you're right, I've been a fan since, her country days. I mean, she's just absolutely revolutionary in the music industry. And there's so much to unpack about her career.
I feel like there's this whole phenomenon around her that goes beyond just music. Like, what do you think makes her so special compared to other artists? Because it's not just about the songs, right?
That's such a good point. What makes Taylor special is really her authenticity and storytelling. She writes from personal experience, right? And fans connect with that vulnerability. And the way she evolves between albums, like going from country to pop to indie folk with folklore and evermore, that kind of versatility is totally rare in the industry.
And oh yeah, those album transitions were huge. Do you remember when she first made that big leap from country to pop? I feel like that was such a pivotal moment.
Absolutely. That was with 1989 in 2014. And it was, this complete reinvention. She basically told the world, I'm not just the country girl with the guitar anymore. The risk was massive because she already had this established fan base. But instead of playing it safe, she followed her artistic vision. And that album gave us hits like Blank Space and Shake It Off that were just everywhere. You know what I mean?
Those songs were unavoidable. But what about her business moves? I've heard so much about her re-recording her albums. What's the story there?
Oh man, the re-recordings. So what happened was, Taylor didn't own her master recordings from her first 6 albums. Her former label, Big Machine Records, sold them to Scooter Braun without giving her a chance to buy them herself. It was like this huge music industry controversy, right? So she decided to literally re-record all those albums as Taylor's versions to regain control of her work.
That seems like such a massive undertaking. Has it been successful for her?
Beyond successful. It's been this complete game changer for the industry. The fans rallied behind her, calling the original versions stolen music, and they stream and buy only Taylor's versions now. And she's actually improving some of the songs, adding vault tracks that didn't make the original albums. It's brilliant from both an artistic and business perspective, She's essentially making her old catalog obsolete while creating this new excitement around decade-old music.
Wow, that's incredible. What about her personal life? I know she's been in the spotlight for her relationships too.
The Eras Tour is it's absolutely unprecedented. It's projected to gross over $1 billion, making it the highest-grossing tour of all time. And the economic impact is insane. Cities are reporting record hotel bookings, restaurant sales going through the roof. Some economists even call it the Taylor Swift economic boom. And it's like affecting actual inflation numbers in some countries. The show itself is this 3-hour-plus journey through all her musical eras, with elaborate sets, costume changes, and thousands of fans dressed up in outfits representing their favorite Taylor era.
I've also noticed her tour has been making headlines everywhere. The Eras Tour, right? What makes it so special?
Yeah, her personal life has definitely been under the microscope. But what's fascinating is how she's, reclaimed that narrative. Early in her career, she was often reduced to the girl who writes about her exes. But now she's flipped that criticism into this strength. Her relationship with NFL player Travis Kelce has created this whole new crossover audience, bringing football fans into her world and vice versa. It's been really interesting seeing how she handles fame at this scale, because nobody else is really experiencing celebrity quite like Taylor is right now.
As we wrap up, what do you think her legacy will be in music history? Like, 20 years from now, how will we talk about Taylor Swift?
I think her legacy will be multifaceted. Musically, she'll be remembered as one of the greatest songwriters of this generation. Culturally, she's redefined what it means to be a female pop star with business acumen. And industry-wise, she's completely changed how artists think about ownership of their work. I really believe we'll talk about her the way we talk about the Beatles or Elvis, as someone who fundamentally changed music. And that's not even considering what she might do in the next 20 years. Because at 34, she's just getting started,
That's such a great point. Well, thank you for sharing all of your Taylor wisdom today on Taylor Talk. I feel like I've learned so much, and I'm sure our listeners have too.
Always a pleasure talking, Taylor. And if you're a Swiftie listening, or even if you're Taylor curious and just getting into her music, I hope this helped you appreciate the amazing artist and businesswoman she is. And thanks for tuning in to another episode of Taylor Talk. See you next time.